Hi, I'm Dhaval Shellugar, co-founder of FADD Studio.
I am Farah Ahmed, not Shellugar. We are not married.
Will Farah come to work?
He's such a smart, intelligent nerd.
Then that I am in the design field and I can do this every day.
I think that I love the fact that it's a combination of many things. It isn't just one thing. It's not only design. The fact that we are entrepreneurs means that there's a business side to it, there is a relationship side to it, and there's a creative side to it. So I think the whole package is what I love.
Changes. Design changes. Changes on site. I don't like changes as such.
I think 25% is glamour, 75% is the grunt, and hit the 75%.
Zero patience. Instant solutions. Overactive and hyper.
Dhaval's crazy stubbornness to make changes. That was easy.
That was just our initials.
Yeah, Farah and Dhaval design.
We didn't have any choices of, we didn't have multiple options when we were going for it. It was very simple. I think it was one thing.
Yeah, and it ended up so beautifully that FADD is a trend, and we wanted to kind of prove the opposite, that we're not about trends, we're actually here to stay, and FADD is solid and timeless, and FADD is not a fad.
I think,
Actually not as
not
often
really,
as we think.
I think the only thing that connects us strongly is that we have a very similar taste and we have a very similar liking for the design in terms of the output what we create.
And what we always do is we ask clients to give us a brief, and strangely we, I think 90% of the time, interpret in the same way. So when we actually sit down to design, we would have the same color palette in mind, or we'll have the same references in mind, and that's been so strange because our entire office is like, but how did you both see it, or how did you both think of the same thing? And I think that's a really beautiful bond that we have.
I think just for instance today, I think so you look at what you're wearing, it was never decided. It's just like it happens so many times. Like
right
that.
From the bottom to the top, from the sneaker choice to the jean choice, not just the color,
and it's not
but
even
also the
like we're
material.
not even spoken to each other about this.
Yeah.
Client has no say.
Good cop, bad cop, has to be.
Yeah. I recently went to Vietnam and we had, as a family, we went there. We had a lovely time there. It's very untouched and it's beautiful. I think I had a very good time in Vietnam.
I had two. One to Cuba for my very delayed honeymoon, and one trip that post-COVID we took just me, my husband, and my two children. For the first time, the four of us left, and we were away for 21 days to Corsica, and we did a road trip for 18 days, and that was, I think, number one. My son comments, like I've taken him to 2-3 places, and he's like, oh, did you design this? How did you do it? He keeps asking me questions like, oh, what is this material? So he's quite clued in on brass versus gold. And my daughter asks me questions, but for her it's more an art form. So she says, I want to be an artist like Mama. That it's easy. Nothing is easy. Nothing that is complicated. And one myth is, oh, I want my house to be really minimal. It can't be expensive. Little do they know that minimal is probably more expensive. It's like a girl putting on a lot of makeup to look like there's no makeup. So that's a really huge myth that minimal is somehow cheaper. When we were just starting, like 1 year ago, you asked me, what's your 5-year plan for our studio? And then you said, what's your 10-year plan for the studio? So do you think we are there, we are less, or we are better?
No, I'm the kind of a guy who would never say that we have reached. We're always in the journey and it's always a process. So I would not say we have reached or anywhere. I think we're still in that journey.